wellness and taking care of yourself. When you're a student, it might be something you take for granted, because somebody who's 18, 20, 25, your body is still pretty forgiving of, you can get away with not taking such good care of yourself and still bounce back. But if you want to have a lifetime of playing music, you have to take care of your body. I've just seen it over and over and over. Musicians get into their 50s and 60s and things, or their 40s even sometimes, and things start to break down. And I've been fortunate, knock wood, that I haven't had any serious problems. I had a shoulder neck thing about 10 years ago that I thought might mean I was going to have to spend the rest of my life playing guitar sitting down. Because right where the strap goes over, it was a place of such pain that I just couldn't wear a guitar strap anymore. So I thought, well, okay, I'll play sitting down. And then I thought, well, no, that's no good. I've got to come up with a better solution than that. So what I did was I studied something called Alexander technique, which is a thing that's been around for maybe 100 years. That's just learning how to use your body differently to do basic day-to-day things. It's not physical therapy in the sense of having strengthening exercises or a regimen like that. It's just a way of rethinking really basic stuff. How do you sit in a chair? How do you stand up? How do you sit down? How do you walk across the room? And then how do you play your instrument? That combined with using a different kind of strap, a wider strap. I got through that particular thing, and now I can play guitar standing or sitting or however. But it was just something I didn't see coming, and it had come from playing a lot in intense situations, and probably my whole life had been playing the guitar. I was playing guitar 8-10 hours a day and drinking a lot of coffee and playing guitar, and I just kind of got all amped up. And since then I've dabbled in different things. I still don't have one routine, but 2 years ago I decided I wanted to start running. So I started running, I trained, I ran a marathon. It was awesome. But that had, I think, as much to do with goal setting and accomplishing something outside of music as it did with health and wellness. As in the business part of things or the musical side of things, everybody has to find their own thing. I wouldn't advocate that everybody do yoga or everybody do kung fu or everybody take a Pilates class or whatever. Everybody has to find their own thing, but whatever it is, start now. It's like brushing your teeth. My grandmother used to say, always be true to your teeth or they'll be false to you. And I think it's the same with your whole body. The more you can do when you're young and get into good habits of wellness, the longer your life as a musician will be. And so find something that excites you, that feels good, whatever it is. My knee has gone bad, so running is not going to be the thing for me anymore. But just really basic stuff. It sounds so simple, I'm almost embarrassed to say it, but get a good night's sleep. Yeah, it's cool to be up all night playing music or listening to music or whatever, but that's your body's one chance to recover, and you have that chance every day. Drink a lot of water. Water just helps it helps your whole system. And if you like to take a drink, but do it in moderation. But the big picture, if you're gonna go on tour, like I have for the last 7 years, is do everything you can to take care of yourself, because that's the one thing that's really not the band leader's responsibility. When I'm on tour with Norah Jones, I don't expect her to lead yoga classes every morning, or I don't expect her to buy me a jogging suit or anything like that. Everybody has to take that responsibility for themselves. And not only is it good if you want your body to last a long time, but even on tour, I found that when I was exercising a lot on tour, my head was a lot clearer. It's not just that, I burned a few calories, I lost a few pounds, I looked, healthier. I felt healthier, and my head was really clear. So that when you do get into those intense situations where somebody's having a bad day or 5 people are having a bad day, you have a really different perspective if you exercise a lot and do something that gets you breathing and sweating every day. So it's not just that your hands and all your musical stuff will last longer. It's just that you have a healthier perspective. As far as my voice, I haven't sorted that one out yet. I've only been singing a fraction of the time that I've been a guitar player. So I don't have personally really a good regimen for that. But the singers that I know who do, they warm up, they take classes. Like I've only had one singing class, so I'm probably doing it all wrong for all I know. So that's another case of do as I say, not as I do. I hope I have a voice in 5 years and in 50 years. I suck on a lot of Ricola to keep it well lubed. That's my best thing, and water.